Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I am Dimas Rizky Ramadan, and in this video we will talk about data collection techniques. These techniques are very important, especially for those of you who are doing research, thesis, or projects that require accurate and relevant data. Okay, let's start the discussion. First of all, what is data collection? In research methodology, data collection is a systematic process of collecting information or data needed to answer research question or achieve research objective. Data collections aims to obtain information that is accurate, valid, and relevant to the topic under study, which will later be analyzed to reach a conclusion. The data collected can be in the form of numbers, words, picture, or recordings, depending on the focus and needs of the research. Any data collected must be carefully managed to remain valid and reliable, so the result of the research can be trusted and reliable. Important aspect of data collection. In the data collection, there are several important aspects that must be considered. Data suitability, data quality, data organization, data collection ethics, recording, and documentation. Data suitability. The data collected should be relevant to the research problem or purpose. Appropriate data collection ensures that the information obtained is useful for answering the research question and supporting the hypothesis or assumption proposed. Data quality. Data must be valid and reliable. Data validity means that the data collected actually measures what it's supposed to measure, while reliability means that the data is consistent and reliable if repeated under the same condition. High quality data is essential as it will affect the results and interpretation of the research. Next is data organization. The data collection process should be conducted in a systematic and organized manner. This involves establishing clear procedures on how data will be collected, stored, and accessed. Good organization makes the data easy to manage and analyze and minimize errors or duplication. Next is data collection ethics. Ethical aspects are very important, especially if the data involves specific individuals or groups. Researchers must ensure that data collection is done transparently with permission of relevant parties and maintain the confidentiality and privacy of respondents' data. Recording and documentation. All data collected should be recorded and documented properly so that no information is lost or forgotten. Good documentation make it easier for researchers to trace the data needed to at the analysis stage. Overall, data collection requires careful planning and disciplined execution so that the data obtained actually supports the research objective. Next is types of data. Before choosing a data collection technique, it's important to understand the type of data we will be collecting. There are two main types of data, namely qualitative data and quantitative data. Qualitative data is descriptive data, which often takes the form of words or pictures. Qualitative data is usually used to understanding meaning, perception, or experience. Examples of qualitative data are interviews, observation notes, or impression of a product. And the second is quantitative data. Data that's in the form of numbers can usually be measured. Quantitative data allow for statistical analysis and can be expressed in the form of tables, graphs, or percentage. Example of quantitative data are height, number of cells, or test score results. Next is data collection method. Here are some common data collection techniques used in research: observation, interview, questionnaire or survey, documentation, and experimentation. And we will break it down one by one. Observation. Observation is a technique in which the researchers directly observes the object under study. It's usually done in the field or a specific location, and the results can be in the form of descriptive notes. And this technique is suitable for research that requires an in-depth understanding of certain behaviors or phenomena. Next is interview. Interview techniques involve direct conversation between researchers and respondent. Interview can be structured, semi-structured, or unstructured. This technique is excellent for obtaining in-depth qualitative data. Next is questionnaire or survey. A questionnaire is a method of collecting data by using a series of questions that must be answered by respondents. Questionnaire are often used to obtain quantitative data, but can also be used for qualitative data, depending on the question asked. Next is documentation. Documentation is data collection technique that utilize existing documents or archives, such as reports, records, or statistical data. This technique is usually used to obtain historical information or other supporting data. And the last one is experimentation. Experimentation is data collection technique that involves testing a variable under control condition. This technique is most often used in science research and allow researchers to test cause and effect relationships. And next, here is tips for choosing data collection techniques. Choosing the right data collection techniques is very important to ensure that the data obtained is accurate and in line with the research objective. Some tips to consider are: understand the research objective, choose the technique that is most suitable for the type of data you want to collect. Next is consider time and resource. Some techniques require more time or money than others. And next is consider the advantage and disadvantage. Make sure the chosen technique doesn't have any bias or weakness that could affect the results of the study. Okay, that's our discussion about data collection techniques. Hopefully, this information is useful for those of you who are understanding more about data collection methods. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.